It's about time we flip the script, said Clemson's PJ Hall following another heartbreaking loss at Little John last Saturday. This script he mentioned, a 2-3 record. Those 3 losses, a combined total of 5 points for the Tigers.
Quick hitters, favorite pair of shoes?
Jordans.
Favorite movie?
Oh man, favorite movie.
We gotta stop right here for this one.
Hold on, yeah, I gotta think.
Out of the Clemson Tigers' 25 games this year, 2 of their 3 losses have come at the hands of the Noles, including the ACC championship right here just 26 days ago. Is there any like music or like anything that gets you like super locked in or pumped up before the game?
So when you serve, you get like a serving song.
Okay.
So like, mine is by Kodak Black.
Let's go.
So like,
Kodak, because you're from Florida, right?
yeah, I am from Florida.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, I think the shoulder's feeling.
Warm?
Oh yeah, we're feeling good.
Okay.
While we might not see Taylor do any more of this, there's still life lessons learned from Coach Swinney that he translates over on the diamond.
I want to make sure I recover well from it, and if I have like fried food or anything.
So no Waffle House.
No, definitely not.
Welcome to the boomer era. And no, I am not talking about your grandparents' generation. I'm talking about the debut of Clemson women's tennis coach, Boomer Saya. If Clemson football was a stock, you better freaking buy right now. Those are the words of head coach Dabo Swinney earlier this month, and they certainly paid dividends as the Tigers finished November 4-0. You're known as a sensation, not only the 400, but the 100, the 200, the long jump. But why? Why specialize in the 400 meters?
Yeah, I think.
Well, enjoy this view behind me for a while now, because it's going to be a long time, a month even, before the Tigers are back in Death Valley.
Number 3. Have you guys ever played 4 hours of tennis? Well, I haven't either, but let me tell you, it's no joke. Clemson's season opener to the final tiebreaker, and Eleni Luka clinches it, saying, "I've had enough, let me go to bed."
Well, no one's more prepared for this test than the student teacher herself, Amari Robinson. She's fresh off a historic night where she dropped 37 points, shooting a whopping 73% from the field.
Let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk buy or sell. So Archie Griffin, the only player in NCAA history to win back-to-back Heisman trophies. Will Caleb Williams be the second person ever to accomplish that feat? Anyone?
You know, when a match is going on for that long, I mean, just over 4 hours, what are you telling them? Just keep their heads in the game, just because tennis is such a brutal sport.
It is, yeah. It's a little bit of a roller coaster.
September 22nd. That was the last time Clemson United lost the game, as their winning ways have taken them to WakeMed Park, and the Tigers are no strangers to the big stage. Come out to Jervy Gym this fall. Just want to say thank you for teaching me how to do a proper serve.
Of course.
Like I said, no more underhand serves going on from here.
Final leg of the men's 4x4 at the Clemson Invite, and here comes Tyrese Roden. We've seen this before, guys. Maybe not that fall, but no matter, Mr. Smooth playing it off like a champ.
Doesn't need to just shake off the rust and get ready for a season. While that was the case for some, others, it meant breaking school records and even obtaining world leads. Yes, #1 times in the world right here set at Clemson today. Earlier on, Joe Girard III, no need to settle in from the logo with ease. Fans are fired up and so is Girard. Minutes later, PJ Hall says, "Joe, what you can do, I can do better." Another logo 3. 939 days in the making, Clemson gymnastics certainly stuck the landing. 30 seconds in, Spencer Rattler swings it to Xavier Legette and it's incomplete. Or is it? Khalil Barnes says, "Thank you very much for the ball. Let me just grab a scoop and score real quick," and South Carolina is in disbelief. Tigers up 7 early. Just one play later, Rattler heaves it deep, and guess who? Khalil Barnes, you are a bad freaking man. The true freshman becoming the first Tiger to record a turnover on back-to-back plays since Weapon X himself, Brian Dawkins. To penalties we go. No misses yet, and here comes Matt Edwards. Edwards steps up and skies it. Fans can't believe it. Edwards can't believe it. Both teams continued the trade penalties. As track and field's indoor season draws to a close, one Tigers presence was dearly missed on the oval. Here is Amon Thornton's inspiring road to recovery, featuring fortitude, family, and a gaze that remains forward.
An uphill battle, one that began months ago. Amon Thornton was supposed to be competing in the ACC championships for Clemson. Instead, he was left working all alone. In October of 2023, Thornton nearly lost his life. His car totaled and his world turned upside down.
Ever since then, my fall training and fall has just been totally just flipped. The last semester was probably the worst semester of my life.
The superstar known as AT had to start back from square one, left with bruised ribs, abdominals, and a torn PCL.
What I couldn't do, because I've never torn a muscle or a ligament or anything, so all this was like new to me.
It was pure disaster, given Thornton's high hopes for his senior season.
I couldn't do anything at all. No weightlifting for a good amount of time. Could ride the bike. Couldn't run at all. I'll admit, like, when I figured out I tore my PCL, I cried for a little bit. I cried for like 10 minutes. Then I told myself, I'd be like, you know what, hey, you're gonna cry over spilled milk, or you're gonna clean it up and keep going on with your day.
A quick energy shift that separates Thornton from others. Unable to compete, he still found ways to contribute. As a teammate, as a friend, and slowly but surely progressing. These lessons learned as a proud member of the Thornton family, who have been there every step of the way.
My mom, my sister, and my dad, they mean the world to me, especially, no knocks to you, Dad, because I know you're gonna see this. My mom, even when I go home, you know, she's been really on me about, you know, doing what I'm supposed to do to get back.
Brick by brick, Thornton has his eyes set on an outdoor season that begins in less than 1 month.
When you do get back on that track and you take that first stride out, you know, before your first 800-meter race, what's gonna be the thoughts going on in your head?
I ain't gonna lie, I might shed a tear. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably shed a tear, honestly, especially because coming a long way, you know, just run. Honestly, just run.
Despite the unforeseen circumstances, Thornton's eyes don't dwell on the past, but only on the future, with the finish line in sight.
Just be grateful for what I have. I say that. Be grateful for what I got, what I have. And just, you know, again, like, let bygones be bygones. Let what happened happen, and, you know, keep going on and keep looking forward.